We're Threezus, there's three of us. We're weird as fuck and that's our deal. This could go anywhere, so buckle up and Threezus take the wheel.
Good morning, citizens of Threezus Nation, disciples of Threezus.
Disciples of Threezus.
It is time to wake up and stare into the sun and appreciate the beautiful Earth that we have here.
Yeah, who needs
it's a big,
eyes?
bright, sunny day. It's a big, bright, sunny day.
Yeah.
What am I even saying right now?
I don't know. Well, hey, welcome to Threezus Podcast. I'm Danny. I got it in this time. Daniel's been,
I'll just say that I gave you that one because I felt bad for you because I kept on getting it.
You've been on a streak, I feel like, of
I've been streaking.
In any case, thank you to our listeners for once again joining us this week. That's Danny. That's today. Daniel. I'm Mason. We love you very much. We'll get back to telling you how much we love you in a moment.
In a moment, but like the end of the episode. I have a shout out real quick though from Robert.
Robert,
shout out to Robert. Robert's our
Robert,
listener of the week,
aka on Instagram golden_Kaids, Kaids.
Right on.
Okay. Robert says, "Hey y'all, currently listening to episode 169, and it's funny as hell. It's also very nice. Nice. Anyways, I gotta say that you guys are really helpful when I'm having bad days. And not everything's great. It's amazing that there's music I can relate to. Thank you very much, Danny. That there's a bunch of funny videos to watch. Thank you, Danny, Mason, and Daniel, when he makes the rare appearance. We actually kind of referenced that last episode, too. And then and the podcast exists. You guys are the best. I appreciate everything and how you guys can be both serious and funny. Also, please make some longer episodes. I would love to have an episode longer than 20 minutes going. I hope you all have an amazing day, week, year, life. Much love. Thank you,
Thanks,
Robert.
Thanks, Robert.
Yeah, so it's funny because our episodes used to probably be a bit longer on the whole. I think we used to aim for like almost maybe 40, 45-minute episodes. The reason why they're a little shorter now is mostly just because like if we're really looking to, create longevity with how many episodes we're doing, I feel like it's like we want to make sure that we're, I don't know, like not feeling like we're dragging too much in the individual episodes.
We never want to get to a point where us recording episodes for the podcast feels like it's taking a lot of like gritting our teeth and muscling through these piles of work. Not that the long episodes make us feel that way. In fact, if you're listening to a long episode, it's because we got carried away with it and we enjoyed ourselves.
Right.
But also just like I think the volume started affecting our like taste in how long episodes should be because like I was just telling someone this yesterday and they literally like did not believe me the first 3 times I repeated it. But since our podcast's birth, we have never missed a single Monday. Which is fucking crazy. Because like I'm sure it doesn't seem crazy to our listeners.
It's been 3 years.
But like I feel like as a podcast listener, your conception of a podcast is that this is what they do. So of course they're gonna do it every Monday. But like you guys have to understand that like we really are very close to our Just 3 Roommates branding. Like that really is faithful to like what this podcast is. And so the idea of just 3 roommate guys actually following through with every single Monday is like stunning to a lot of people and me.
Right. And so it's very, we have an itinerary every single week, right? But you never know how long it's going to last. A lot of times we also, like we'll diverge and we'll go into like some sort of topic or like, one of us will be like, that reminds me of this, and we'll kind of go down that road. A lot of times, like, we have made executive decisions before to like cut a game at the end because we're already at like 32 minutes, but it's not, like it'll just kind of vary because that's just how the podcast is and that's how kind of laid back it is. And what's kind of funny though too is that like we kind of by implying that when episodes go longer it's because we're really enjoying ourselves. It means that the short episodes it sounds like we fucking hated it.
I hate you guys.
Make it stop.
Make it stop.
Your stupid voice in my ears.
Yeah, I think
we just have a like our intent of how long episodes should be has slightly shortened over time. It really honestly hasn't shortened that much, but like it's shortened a little bit. And I think a lot of that is due to eventually it sunk in that we're just going to do this like every week. Also, you know what, Robert? Showbiz inside baseball here. Yeah. Always leave them wanting more, you know?
No,
if you're thirsty for more, that means we're doing our job. I'm just kidding. We're thankful for your listenership in any form whatsoever.
Absolutely.
And you can levy any complaints you want.
Yeah.
Maybe we could do, and this is just me introducing more work for you guys, but like a sleepy time Threezus like thing.
Oh, where it's just like,
and where we just like don't have any itinerary, we're just like chilling.
Oh my lord,
just go forever.
Yeah, you know what that is reminds me of is like my college improv team had this tradition called Improvathon that was so fucking dumb, but also was a ton of fun.
Oh, I loved it.
Our last show of the year every year was a 24-hour continuous improv show, and like. I know, okay, everybody. Like, it's way too long. Like, that's, like, part of the joke.
Yeah.
I think I still have my lifetime pass.
Yeah,
as
right.
You should.
Yeah, and like, it literally goes from 8 p.m. on Friday to 8 p.m. on Saturday. Yeah. And it is, like, a disgustingly long show. And it's full of, like, stuff. But, like, it's also delirious. Like, the 3 a.m. to, like, 11 a.m. block
is just
of the next day is just fucking bonkers. like it's not calling it an improv show is like incorrect at that point. It's, a lot of times it's like an entire hour where a member of the team is hosting it and they're just like, I'm just gonna stretch for like an hour. If you guys want to like get out of your seats and like join me on stage, we can do stretches together and hang out or something. Because this is fucking awful.
Right. And as Daniel alluded to, if you as a audience member, if you do attend the full 24 hours, you get a lifetime pass to.
Right. You never need to pay for the shows ever again.
Yeah. And so Daniel did do that. I never did. I was more just
really?
I went to a ton of improbability shows, but I never did the 24 hours. I think just because I was like, I want to go to bed, and I because also you guys started with it was always the naughty and nice shows too, which were always my favorite.
Also, like if you like really think about the economics of it, like you're saving like our shows were like $3, right?
Yeah, they weren't crazy. Yeah.
You're saving like, I don't know, maybe $50 a year if you go almost every week.
Yeah. What if Daniel just goes every Friday for the rest of his life? He'd be saving so much money.
But it's only $3 a week of money.
Yeah.
It's like a ton of gas to drive to Santa Barbara.
Right.
And also like you're way too old to just keep doing that at this point.
All right, this is getting a little self-indulgent, but it just made me imagine that we're doing a Threezus podcast where one of our episodes is 24 hours long, and like there's literally
just viewers ideas, man.
Yeah, that's only just so much more work.
Each of us is essentially at some point just hosting a solo hour every 3 hours just to like just to make it. Like we're inviting guests on to host entire hours so that we can like fucking sleep.
Well, one of the fun things I do for filler that's kind of filler but more just kind of fun in general is that I like to recap the polls that we have on Threezus Spotify.
Memory lane.
I have a few of them here because I like to do this maybe every like 4 episodes, 5 episodes just to kind of have
we have Spotify polls that like reference the episodes they were in, and it's fun reading the responses y'all put.
So one of the first, this was sometimes when there's not like an organic poll concept that I think about when I edit an episode. Sometimes I'll just ask random questions. This one was more just how do you typically consume the Threezus podcast? Video, audio only, or a mixture of both?
Anally?
Yeah. You do boof it?
Suppository podcast? Supodcast?
Injected into your veins?
Podcast story?
Nice. I love that. That's actually kind of like a funny podcast title for sure.
There.
So it's just video, audio only, or a mixture of both, some sort of mixture of both. How do you guys think people voted between video, audio only, and mixture of both?
Oh, like 90% audio only.
Yeah, I would say like 69% audio only. Nice.
Yeah.
And like a good chunk mixed and almost no video only is going to be my guess.
So, Mason was more extreme than Daniel. We have 40% audio only, 45% mixture of both. So mixture of both wins. And then 15% video. Yeah. So some people do consume a mixture, which is nice. You know, it means there's something.
Is video only when you have to mute the audio?
yeah. Well, I just didn't want to do like audio and video would be misleading. Yeah.
It's really funny.
That is funny. Yeah.
Video only podcasts. Mute this.
Mute this. Yeah. Let me see. Okay. Yeah. So this one's fun because this was from episode 169. Nice. Mason, I believe, pitched some bad band names like Chef's Piss. Or Chef's Piss was not a bad band name. It was like a bowling league team, I think, right?
I don't remember, but I like the name a lot.
It was Chef's Piss and Poop There It Is, where you were like, oh, Poop There It Is. People could get behind. Chef's Piss is a little more divisive.
Well, I'm also biased because Chef's Piss was my idea, but Poop There It Is was our friend Danielle's idea.
Yeah. Shout out Danielle. Yeah.
I'm jealous because it's better, but I'm just pretending I like Chef's Piss more for my pride. You know?
Right. So the poll for that week was if your significant other named themselves Chef's Piss on your bowling date, would you still stay with them? And the answers are absolutely, yeah, but I ain't happy, or nope, weird.
See, the thing is,
absolutely.
I think they're gonna pick like absolutely because like they now think it's funny, but I promise you, if this happened out of nowhere, like they would not like it.
Oh yeah,
you like primed them for it.
Yeah. Yes. So 75% of people voted absolutely. And
that's because you all are awesome and you're part of the culture of this podcast. But keep in mind that means you're poisoned. You know,
our piss culture.
Yeah.
If you have the same sense of humor as our friend group, you're so fucked.
Oh,
sorry.
Man. Sorry, our bad. So a couple more. One from episode 170 says, how well can you handle spicy food? Really well, sort of well, or not well at all? How do you think people voted?
I was going to say the last category should have just been Mason.
Yeah.
I was thinking that
I should have done that.
Really well, all right, Mason.
Yeah. So what do you guys think?
I'm gonna
For
guess.
those of you who don't know, I sweat like an absolute like animal who's about to be slaughtered when I have even the mildest of spicy foods.
Jesus Christ! Yeah,
like actually, though,
we've all witnessed it.
Yeah. I'm consistently asking people to kill me.
I would say it leans more towards not handling spice well.
Okay.
It's gonna be my guess.
What do you think, Mason?
A white audience, you are predicting. I would say. I would say. Most are going to be the middle category.
Okay, sort of, yeah.
Second most is the Mason category, and third most is the, like, I'm a fiend, I'm a glutton for punishment.
Wow.
I want to eat the Dave's hot chicken sandwich Daniel ate.
Yeah, oh my gosh, yeah, where you had, like, violent diarrhea afterward, right? Didn't you? Yeah.
And piss, and everything.
Hellfire. Hellfire from the anus.
It was napalm coming out of my penis.
Ew. Ow. That's just insane.
Can we even use that?
Yeah.
I mean, why not?
Okay. So you guys are actually both incorrect. 44% of people said really well.
You got a confident group of spice fiends.
So this is also like a subjective thing, right?
Yeah,
it's
that's fair.
They might not be like,
folks,
like Daniel level of spice, but they could be like, because Daniel's really good with spice, but like,
Folks, if you want napalm to come out of your penis, you can DM the Threezus podcast.
No, I like that. You can DM the Threezus podcast at Instagram, at Threezus podcast on Instagram. You can
just text "make napalm come out of my penis" to 876.
Just text Agent Orange.
There are a bunch of different ways. You guys know by now the different ways to get the more fun way recently has just been participate in our polls on Spotify, answer our Q&A on Spotify. You can join us on Patreon at patreon.com/Threezus. You can comment on the video episodes on YouTube, stuff like that. And these are a lot of fun. And I really appreciate y'all participating in the polls. The voting has gotten higher and higher over the course of time, so that's great.
I also want to make an inclusivity amendment to what I said. Regardless of your anatomy, napalm can come out of your urethra if you want it to. You know?
Oh wow, yeah. I like that you specified.
Exactly. Just right into the Threezus podcast. We'll make it happen no matter the anatomy.
Yeah. Oh my gosh,
we're miracle workers for everybody.
Yeah. And with anatomy, you often times have to cover that anatomy in public, or else it's illegal.
With your hands.
With your hands. And also your skin, but
Thanks, Danny, for leading me into the next segment, which, as a fun footnote, I cannot see anymore. So that's probably why I needed to be led in.
Nice. You can't see the itinerary.
So anyway, okay, this is not really meant to be a serious conversation at all, but I also feel like there's some sense of real life in this. I don't know if you guys agree.
Sure.
But like, okay, do you guys relate to me when I say that like at some point part of being like a male identified person going through school and puberty and all that, clothing and style was like a weird hump for you to overcome at some point before you decided to actually try to dress yourself. Like, I feel like there's a lot of.
I feel like I'm still humping, bro.
Yeah,
forever humping. Daniel Park, forever humping.
I'm in the middle of a hump right now.
Like, okay, so Daniel, then would you agree that like we're conditioned as like boys to have like a surprisingly intense emotional hang up about just making the decision to like style ourselves with clothes? Like, I don't know if this makes sense, but like for me, for years, I dressed very like anti-fashion, which is like totally fine. Like I don't have an issue with doing so. Yeah. But
pants on your head.
I did. Right.
Winnie the Pooh, stick out.
Shoes on hands.
Shoes on hands.
No, but like I would wear frankly bad looking clothing
shirts and then short sleeve shirts on top of it.
You know what's funny, Daniel, is that I'm pretty sure that's in again, which is hilarious.
Wait, really?
Oh. Yeah, like at least in like you know, like a Gen Z younger crowd. I believe like an under long sleeve is back in. Yeah. So I
know what you're talking about though, Mason. When I was growing up, I made it a point of pride not to care about what I wore.
And if that was like a personality thing, that's totally fine and there's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Yeah. But also I feel like there's too many boys who all had the same opinion at the same time for it not to be some kind of cultural force. Yeah. You know?
That's fair.
And like I never genuinely held the opinion that I want to wear bad clothes. Or like I don't want to say bad even. I want to wear like very cheap, very like worn through, old looking misfit clothes. Yeah. And like I think despite not wanting to, I just felt like I should dress like that as a way to like demonstrate my priorities to myself.
Yeah. Did you even say that it's like almost part of toxic masculinity? Of I don't care about clothes. I'm
I think that we have this sense that curating our appearance would be some kind of performed insecurity. Yeah, or like they might insinuate that like only someone more weak-willed would need to like make themselves seem cool through clothing or something. But also like I don't know, like to be honest, I'm not 100% sold on the idea that it's like entirely due to standard toxic masculinity, if that makes sense. Like I do think that's a component. I think a significant component is if you're raised as a boy, you're kind of taught not to worry about your appearance too much because that would be somehow like unbecoming of a boy. Right. But separately from that reason, I honestly think boys just they're not taught to think or process their own discomfort with their image much. Like you're kind of taught to like not think about it, as though not thinking about it would make it so that you no longer have a relationship with your image whatsoever. Even though, in my opinion, in reality, we all have one no matter what. Because like you're kind of given one as part of being a human. You can't really avoid it.
I feel like it almost like falls into the category of self-care too, because that's a thing that men are like, oh, like I don't put lotion on or sunscreen or wash my face.
Right.
Like,
or if you do, it's like, I know a lot of people who, I don't know if you guys do this, but like wash their face with just a bar of soap rather than like a specific soap for skincare or like your facial skincare, stuff like that. It is interesting because like I think I did kind of care about outfits. I don't think I was right in what I thought was cool, but I think I did care. But funnily enough, because I went to a Catholic school and I had uniforms, like it didn't really matter, but it meant that like I had essentially 3 pairs of the same clothes that I would wear every 3 days. And I, on days where we had free dress, I would not know what to wear because I was like, I don't know what other clothes are. I have like my baseball clothes and then my uniform for school.
I can come in this. I can bring this towel to school.
Or I could just wear my baseball uniform. I don't know. Can I wear like a freaking athletic cup? Whatever.
On my nose?
On my nose. Oh, gross.
Like, okay, so maybe I also like skipped straight to where I was headed first. But for background, like now I like care about what clothing decisions I make. not for any negative reason, but I found out there's this enormous positive side to finally dressing in a way that you really sign off on. You know, it's like my theme recently has been like bright colors. I feel like I look like a rainbow sherbet a lot of the time. In various forms. And I've been getting licked a lot in public, and it's great.
Wow. Okay. Well, we've spent a good time talking about our fashion decisions, but I'd like to now talk about our lyrical decisions or other people's lyrical decisions.
Mine are pretty poor.
Okay, cool, good. I wanted to do another sort of finish the obscure lyrics sort of idea where, you know, I liked them. We did this the first time. We did it with Sucker for Pain. I believe Daniel's also done it before, or Mason. I want you guys to either give me the right answer or what you think's the right answer, or just give me a fun wrong answer. And I'll assign points. I was trying to say assign points. I'll assign points based on just whether or not I like the answers that you're giving me or how accurate they are.
Not for me, but for our listeners, would you mind refreshing our collective memory of exactly what this game is?
For the listeners.
For the listeners,
our listeners are really dumb, so I think they just need a lot of help. You know?
No, for sure. I got you guys. So it's essentially I'm going to list off the lyrics from a song, probably a song where you don't necessarily know the lyrics to, but you know the song, and I'm going to leave some blanks in there, and you guys have to try and guess what the blanks are. Right.
Well, I hope you listeners now understand the game.
Because we knew it from the whole time.
That's right.
For example, I wanted to go with one of my favorite songs of all time, just because it's kind of memed, but also fun. Because I was
give you up.
Best of Both Worlds by Hannah Montana.
Okay, cool.
The theme
I don't know
song.
this song very well at all.
And I did not choose. I chose the verse rather than the chorus, just because. So, for example, the first line is, "You get the blank out front. Oh, hottest styles every blank, every color." What do you guys think those words are?
Dick.
You get the dick out front. You get the dick out front.
Dick out front.
What'd you say, Mason?
Lambo.
You get the Lambo out front.
What was the second blank?
Hottest styles every blank, every color.
Thursday.
Every Thursday, every color. Good. I like that.
I like Thursday.
Yeah. So Mason's whole one would
size.
be you get the Lambo out front. Oh, hottest styles every Thursday, every color. Yeah. That's what Mason. What did you say, Daniel? Hottest styles every.
I said size.
Every size, every color.
Style would be my guess.
I like size too.
But he always says style.
Hottest styles, every style, every color.
Oh, my bad. I didn't realize it already happened.
I like every size, implying that like, ooh, today I'm gonna wear an extra small, and then I'm wearing extra large. It's so
what
silly.
What size am I feeling like wearing this week?
So it's actually you get the limo out front. Ooh, hottest style. Yeah. Lambo. I'll give Mason a point for Lambo being pretty close.
Yeah.
Hottest styles, every shoe, every color.
Every shoe.
Yeah. When you're blank, it can be kind of fun.
Drunk.
I was going to say stoned.
Drunk. Yeah. Okay,
Blasted.
Cool. Half point for each of you. I like that you guys are on the same page, but one's for alcohol, one's for like weed. Crossed. That's when you're famous, it can be kind it I like your
famous, whatever.
I like your guys' when you're drunk, it can be kind of fun. It's really you, but no one ever blanks.
Cares.
No one ever gives a shit. Yeah.
No one cares.
Yeah. I like that. Daniel, 1 point for Daniel for that.
Can smell you.
Okay, so it's really you, but no one ever can smell you. I like that. Point for Mason too. I like your guys' your choices here. It's really you, but no one ever discovers.
I think
right. This makes sense for when I remember what Hannah Montana's about.
So when you're so you get the limo out front, hottest styles every shoe, every color. Yeah, when you're famous, it can be kind of fun. It's really you, Miley, right? But no one ever discovers.
Oh, right.
In some ways, you're just like all your blank.
Beanie Babies.
Okay, yeah.
Horde.
What'd you say, Mason?
Horde.
You're just like all your horde.
Yeah.
I like it.
She's an orc.
Yeah, she's an orc. It's actually in some ways you're just like all your friends. But on stage you're a blank.
Fucking beast.
But on stage you're a fucking beast. That leads into the chorus too.
Star.
Star is correct. So point for Mason for guessing the right word. Daniel, I don't know.
Paramedic.
You save lives on stage. Yeah. I like that. Okay, so that is what we came up with for Best of Both Worlds. Thank you guys for figuring that out. But I wanted to transition over to a very different song, Bodak Yellow by Cardi B.
Okay.
I don't think I really know that one.
This is the like said little bitch, you can't fuck with me if you wanted to. These expensive, these is red bottoms, these is bloody shoes.
This is Jamba Juice.
This is Jamba. This is like it's Jamba Juice's new slogan and theme song. Yeah,
that would be fire.
Yeah. Okay. So Bodak Yellow. So these are gonna be Cardi B lyrics compared to Disney approved Hannah Montana lyrics. Okay. If you a blank, you get popped. You a goofy, you
obviously B word, but
yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Bitch is my guess.
Okay, bitch is both of your guesses. It's actually
pimple is my funny guess.
If you a pimple, you get popped. It's actually the word is pussy. I don't know why I chose it. If, you a goofy, you a op. Don't you come around my way? You can't hang around my blank.
Pussy again.
You can't hang around my cock. You can't hang around my. You can hang around.
I think cock is better because it's like a slant rhyme, right?
Yeah. It is block, so Daniel will give you the point for that. Cock block.
Hang around my cock doesn't make really any sense, but sure.
Yeah, if you don't come around my way, you can't hang around my cock. Yeah. And I just
my eyes are up here is I guess kind of what that's saying.
Yeah.
They're trying to get at it, you know?
Yeah. And I just checked my accounts. Turns out I'm blank. I'm blank. I'm blank. Those are all the same word.
Homeless.
Yeah, I was gonna say like broke.
Yeah. I'm broke. I'm broke. I'm homeless. I like both of those. Daniel, I'll give you the point though, because homeless takes it an extra step. Yes. It's actually turns out I'm rich. I put my I put my hand above my hip. I bet you dip. He dip. She dip. I say I get the blank and go.
Tide pen.
Yeah. Tide
Idea
pen,
for a poem.
Get the and go and just write. Yeah.
And then I go.
Yeah. I like both of those. Point each. This shit is hot like a blank.
Wait, what was the actual?
Oh, sorry. I say I get the money and go. This shit is hot like a blank.
Boiling pot of shit.
So long.
This shit is hot like a boiling pot of shit. Absolute beautiful lyricism on Cardi's part. Yeah. Gorgeous. Such a gorgeous lyric. 1 point for Mason for that trash. Yeah. I like that.
Hot like a
menorah.
Oh, that's a good one.
Menorah is nice. Yeah. Shit is hot like what, Daniel?
Oh, like a Dave's chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
That ruins your asshole. Yeah.
Oh, it does.
Chili.
Anyway, I'm gonna save this for my own personal time at this point. I'm done giving you Bodak Yellow lyrics just because I'm like, I don't know.
Right.
Everything's just turning into shit and like
it's getting too much.
Anyway,
I'm sorry, Danny. I'm sorry. I feel like I with some of my answers I really tanked the direction we were going.
No. You know what? There's no real direction in that game. It's really just kind of I feel like I end up Yeah, I know,
but my last answer was a boiling pot of shit. So I feel like there's room to be like, Mason kind of spiked that a bit.
That's fine though, because like I honestly end up preferring the wrong answers versus the right ones. It's a little more fun that way.
I think the theme was fine for my lyrics, but the syllables didn't match. You know.
This shit is hot like a boiling pot of shit. Double shit in there as well. Thank you guys also so much for they do rhyme. The same word, that's why. Thank you guys so much for listening to this disjointed episode of Threezus. I'm gonna have a hard time not naming the episode anything other than like what is it, napalm out of your urethra or whatever the fuck. And thank you, Daniel, for that one. Usually Mason and I come up with the really crass shit, but every once in a while I guess it's Daniel.
It's a special kind of crass where it's like violent. You know, there's something disturbing about it. You know.
Well, anyway, thank you so much for listening. You know how to get in contact with us. Daniel, what would you like to say?
I'd like to say I blank you, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Fill in the blank at home.
Yeah, fill in the blank. Let us know. Please,
it's a weird
don't
way
make
to
it
say
be bad.
boiling pot of shit.
I boiling in pot of shit you, and there's nothing you can do about it. All right, bye.
Love you guys. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
ding, 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 doo.